Hey guys, welcome back! On part 2 of the restoration series, I did a pretty general cleaning of the car. On this episode, I'll be addressing the center console area. As you guys probably saw, the shift knob is disintegrating, and every time I touch it, it gets nastier. The price of a new original knob is kind of absurd, and while I'm sure it's a nice quality leather, I am not ready to spend that much. After scouring the internet, I found a replica knob on Amazon for a cool $30. I also found the same shift knob for $22 on wish.com. The replica ones are cheap Chinese knockoffs, and it's probably a really bad quality leather. So I went with that one. It took 10 days to get to my front door, and when I got it, I was a bit disappointed to find a small blemish on the top. But hey, I can't complain. I had very low expectations, but I was pleasantly surprised. It felt very durable and smooth. And the stitching wasn't bad either. Only time will tell how long this will last, but hey, I think I got a good deal. To remove the shifter boot assembly, I detached the shift boot and pulled up as hard as I could. When I did this on my old Vigan, this was nearly impossible, but on this car, it wasn't bad at all.
That wasn't bad at all.
Then to remove the knob, I just wiggled it gently and it came off. Comparing the two knobs, the insides and the overall shape looks identical, which is always a good sign. And the new one is very slightly heavier, which I don't mind at all. Then I cleaned the boot and lined up the 3 tabs and pushed it in. I checked to make sure the reverse lockout spring is still functional, and now it is good as new. Another eyesore was the parking brake situation. For one, it looks terrible, and 2, it doesn't work very well. It should fully engage after 3 clicks, but mine goes up all the way and it only barely holds the car. For now, I'm going to do a quick fix on the boot and make a separate video on how to fix the e-brake. The original one was back ordered, and the newer version, which goes on the facelift, was $80 plus shipping, so no surprise I skipped out on that one. I found a used one on eBay for a lot less, and it comes with the entire assembly. It took 3 days for this part to arrive to my front door. The packaging was great, and the e-brake looked exactly like it was pictured, so I was very satisfied. This eBay store has many more used SAAB parts, so if you're looking for parts, I highly recommend this seller. I cleaned and separated the boot from the rest of the assembly. All it took was a good pulling. Then it was time to remove the old boot. The SAAB Wiz manual says the center console needs to be removed. I started by removing the front storage tray. Then I removed the 2 torque screws at the front. Then there are 3 electrical connections to unplug. There are 2 more torque screws at the back and at the front. Next I removed the rear climate vent panel, which reveals another 2 torque screws. And lastly, the window switches. Finally! Like the rest of the car, the center console was dirty. I made a soap and water mixture and sprayed it on all the parts, then used a detailing brush to clean all the gunk. I just noticed there is felt around the shifter trim to I guess help reduce vibration. That is Swedish attention to detail. And here are the results. They turned out great. With all the pieces out of the car, it was much easier to clean, and I was able to reach areas that I otherwise would not have been able to reach. Now, if you were a true 9.5 enthusiast, you would have noticed from the beginning that there were leftover adhesive and wood trim. I tried wrapping it 3 different times with brushed aluminum trim, but it didn't come out how I wanted it, so I decided to just wait and order aero trim for later. So that's it for this video. I'll roll a clip of the results, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
You got me running, got me running.